Hi, welcome to Faiza Hanin's recording product review of the next upcoming interesting company that we have for today. And firstly, I would like to welcome each and every one of you for today's virtual conference. Just so I have a feel of the room here, can you guys wave at me? All right, what about a thumbs up? Can you guys give me a thumbs up? All right, very cool. Now, I'll keep this short and simple today. So we'll be talking about a revolutionary company. And, everyone talks about cryptocurrency, blockchain, but it's quite hard to find a company that sort of nails issues when you talk about security as well as profitability. So this is what I'll be talking about today, and allow me to share my screen, and so that I can go into the details of what I was referring to earlier. So I'm bringing it up. I just need for you to let me know if you can see what's appearing.
Yes.
Okay, excellent. Thank you. All right, so we'll be talking about Fungram. So Fungram is a navigation portal to the blockchain world. Now, it looks like a very fancy website here. And before I jump into the details, I'd like to basically walk you through the official company being registered. So it is a legitimate company, and we'll start with one institution which is known to be the benchmark, the gold standard of having companies registered. Of course, I'm referring to the United States Securities Exchange Commission, the US SEC. Now, I am currently on their website, and if you can see here, what I'll be doing here is I'll be doing a name search on the company I just mentioned, Fungram Limited. So what I just need to do here is just click on search. So once I hit search, I'll be navigated to this portal where you can see the notice of exempt offering of securities, item 6C. I will get into the details of it further on shortly. But what I'd like to show you today is that you can see that there is an official business address of the company being registered. And you can also see the central index key. At the same time, you can see the business address and the mailing address in the United States for the company. Now, besides that, I also would like to share with you a bit further in the page itself so that you can have more details. So you can see that it was incorporated in the state of Colorado. And I'd like to now move on to a different branch that the company has. So the company has global presence, not just in the United States, as well as the United Kingdom. So the company, a governing body that's similar to the US SEC, in the UK, they would have the Companies House. So if you do a similar name search for Fungram, you'll be able to view the company being registered to a location that's in London. So that's 33 by 34 Chancery Lane, London in United Kingdom. And you can see the company type when it was incorporated on, as well as the nature of business. And for those of you who just joined, just have a seat, have your camera switch on. And as I was saying, the nature of business for Fungram in the UK would be administration of financial markets, as well as fund management activities. So you do know that they are authorized by the UK government to operate in business. And you can even view their filing history. There's PDFs of that if you'd like to jump in further details, who the key persons behind the company is. At the same time, you can even have further details of the company snapshot. Now, if you do a name search on the company, Fungram of Aurora, because the street address in the United States is Fungram Aurora, you would be able to see further details describing the company information and company background. Right. So to some of you who's more familiar with the world of cryptocurrency, you probably have heard of who is raising money. So if you do a name search here, you would be also able to spot that the company has registered information in terms of financial information, in terms of investment, the investment account exemption, and so forth. Now, the other thing I'd like to also show you previously from the US SEC website. So that's the address, the related person, which industry group. So yeah, you would have the full information provided by the US SEC on the company. So the sales compensation, offering and sales amounts. So bear in mind that these information are available publicly. So it's not something that you only I have the information to. So you can just do a Google search, do a background due diligence so that you can understand the background of the company much further before. And I would not recommend you to do anything less because, we're talking about investing your own money here. So we definitely want to make sure that the company that you'll be investing in would be legitimate. So we've talked about so far briefly the overview of the company, how the company has been registered in the UK as well as the US. But what we haven't covered here is the media coverage of the company. Now, obviously, before you want to invest in a company, you want to make sure that at least it has released a few press releases, it has social media presence, so that you know that you're not the only one investing in the company, right? So I'd like to show you, firstly, I think I missed on the company seal provided by the US SEC, which I believe is critical. So if you can see here, this would be the common seal provided by the US SEC on the official registration of Fungram. You could see the business address, ID number, state where it was incorporated, and the fiscal year end, as well as basically the description by the US SEC. The filing date of quite recently on the 26th of January 2021. So I think in terms of legitimacy, you can definitely spot the indicators that it's a legitimate company here. Now, as I was saying, the in terms of coverage by the media, a reputable blog or website in the financial world would be Star Tribune. So under the business section, you could actually do a quick read regarding the recent press release just a month ago. So just reading briefly to you, crypto smart search platform Fungram obtained the STO license, security token offering license, issued by the US SEC. So I think this is critical because a lot of us talk about mitigating risk. Now, when you're talking about investment in the future, you're talking about not just Web 2.0, you're talking about Web 3.0, where the key term here is decentralized financing. And to mitigate your risk better, you definitely want your returns to be optimum, but at the same time, you want to cover your losses. So this is where Fungram has their bases covered. So if you can do a quick read here, you can see Fungram has also obtained U.S. registered investment advisor, that is a consultant who specializes in providing investment advice to investors. Now, at the same time, I also want to walk you through the license will accelerate the legalization in the blockchain financial sector, and so it's what the information is trying to tell you is that the company, the app, the platform is built for the future. And I'll get into the website further so that you'll know what the details are. So go ahead, head on over to Star Tribune Business to see the article which was released. Now, a few other notable websites in finance, Bitcoin.com, and under the news section, they've also covered the same press release because it's definitely something major. And if you notice this year, when you talk about decentralized financing, it's definitely something lucrative, but you just need to know what you're investing in. So, which is why it's critical for you to know the company that you'll be investing in has the right coverage, and it has been covered by the media. At least that people have heard of the legitimacy of the business. So I was talking about the social media aspects, right? So Fungram has been registered on Facebook. You can view them and find them on Facebook, not just the page, just the business page, but at the same time the group, Facebook group. In terms of Twitter, you can also visit their Twitter account. These are the followings, and yeah, you can basically tweet them as well. And you can also spot really nice and attractive videos from Fungram. There's a whole lot of them, so you can go through them one by one. And they're also on Reddit, as well as Medium. So you can basically connect with them on any channel that you believe is basically something that you're used to. Now, at the same time, I want to walk you through the actual website itself. So, this is basically where the action is. So you can see how it works. I'll just want to play a quick video, and probably I can talk over it at the same time. So I thought that the animation was really cool. Damn it, wait a second here. So, as you view the video, you could see, the different technologies involved in the website. All right, that's Fungram for you. So I think that would basically give you an overview, the kind of technology that we can expect from the website itself. Now, I think just covering the main area of the website. So give me 1 second here. Okay, so you can see fun game, technology, governance, roadmap, and basically downloading the app itself, which is free. And sneak peek for you, newsflash, we'll be sharing an invitation code to you, and you'll be getting exclusive invitation so that you can enter the app and basically have an exclusive preview to the app itself. So yeah, as I mentioned, the Twitter, Facebook, and other social media channel that you can find. So the Bitcoin news on the About Us, as I mentioned, regarding the security token, as well as the exam offering by the US SEC. Now, as earlier I pointed out that Fungram is a search platform based on decentralized blockchain. So they are preparing the company to become the next Google of blockchain, which is pretty massive. And when you're talking about Web 3.0, you're basically talking about having data at your fingertips and having machine be able to use and extrapolate those data to be able to serve you with the right information at the right time. So we're also talking about decentralized banking. So the decentralized application, these are very critical when you talk about Industry 3.0. Now, the mission of Fungram, it's an open and diversified platform. Innovation triggers the spark of fun, gathering fun, and enriching life is our mission. Why Fungram? It's a social finance experiment. So I think it's very exciting that you get to be a part of this. When you actually register, because you'll be seeing the action, witnessing the action before it even comes to those who would probably have this opportunity in the future. So that, as I mentioned, the STO license over there. There you go. And
can you let people answer?
Oh, let me just check here. So I think we also have other. No problem. 1 second.
Okay, so let's just continue.
Okay, I'll continue. So I was on the website, and okay, on the Fungram just obtaining the STO license, the security token offering, right? So the other interesting thing about Fungram is that the component of fun. So why was it named Fungram? It's because of the ecological aspects and the different components, as mentioned earlier. There's digital banking, there's decentralized application, financial services, and there's also social networking. You know, who knows, who knew that a cryptocurrency app could actually have a component where it's peer-to-peer encrypted communication. So that's definitely interesting. Now, when you talk about the architecture of the tech itself, there's different layers. There's data, network, incentives, contracts, and application. Of course, to those of you who's more familiar in the IT term, you'll probably be able to describe more specifically. Now, when you talk about the governance structure, there's the foundation, decision committee, the agreement. So you definitely know that there's a lot of people, there's a team of experts who ensures to make sure that the website, the app itself is fully functional, but at the same time is fully ethical, and it's definitely built towards the highest standards of integrity. So I think that's really key. So let me just walk you through here. Yeah, as mentioned, the roadmap. Okay. Decentralized HD and trust digital asset system. Okay. Okay, 1 second here. All right, I want to walk you through the some PDFs, which I think, like I mentioned, the fund token. Yep, so you can just go to their website, and at the bottom here, the document references, you can view each of the different documents regarding what the formula, the financial formula in much detail. Is someone drawing? I think it's iPhone. Could you stop that, please? Yeah. Okay, thank you. All right, so yep, this is the fun factor. So there's reservation mining. So these are the technical factors. So you can definitely go ahead and read about them in further detail. And there's also crypto indexing economy value relay plan. Also a formula which describes how the back end of the app itself, how it works. So yeah, you can see numbers, the release rate. All right. Yeah, so if you have the time, go ahead and head over there. And just so that the backing the app itself, or the concept, the abstract, it's very interesting. Reason being is that they have a white paper to describe the idea even further. It's 18 pages. I've gone through it. I think it's fascinating because it talks about the future, how the future would, what are the digital components of the app that would match the future. At the same time, they have even included the research, the references to the 18-page research on the forecast, which they believe would be included in the future. So yeah, if you scroll right to the bottom, there's the conclusion, and that's the research area. Now, this is the USD T gain loss rate formula. So how can you cover your losses better? Yeah, so you can do your own calculation. So it depends on how much you want to invest. You can just put there how much you want to mitigate your losses. You can also include it there. So these are different abstracts in terms of the operation, crowdfunding, and the formula behind the numbers. So restart rule. Yeah, so you can see how the different referral could actually account to more commissions being made from the referral. There we go, question and answers. Okay, and of course, now that we get to the exciting part, as I mentioned earlier, if you have more information, obviously the easiest and most straightforward way to actually interact with the platform itself is to download it, and it is available for free. I'm going to show you exactly on how you can do that. So easiest way you can do here is just to grab your phone and just use your QR code reader and just scan that page, and you'll be directed to the download page itself. So you can later on, once your phone has already detected the QR code reader here, you can select whether you have a Google Android or an Apple phone. So for the sake of the demonstration, I'll just show you how is it that how you can download it through an Apple device. So yep, once you go to the QR code page, you will be referred here. So for an Android download, you can just tap or click download for Android. But for Apple, here's how you do it. So you download the test flight, include your information so that once it's downloaded on your phone, you could just leave it and basically visit install Fungram again by clicking on the link here. So it will be automatically downloaded, and you just need to hit install. Now, I'd like to show you a video which I created. So this would demonstrate what I meant earlier. So here we go. So it's just a quick short video. All right. So you can see I search for the app test flight first before you find Fungram. All right, so then it will automatically get to download the Fungram app itself. All right, and you get to see the cool animation again. So sign up, and then you can fill in the details. And for the code, just use the details which I'll be getting into. So yeah, this is when obviously once you're in, you can explore the app. If you're familiar with different diagrams on how financial forecasting work, that would definitely help you as well. Yep, that's the fun page. So there's different financing and loan. So I think it's pretty, pretty cool. So getting back to sharing with you the page. So yeah. Okay, so yeah, once it's downloaded, you could just explore. And as I mentioned earlier, this is the invitation code. And yeah, just message any of our team, from Faizat's team, and we'd be more than happy to share with you the invitation code for this. Now, I think obviously on behalf of Faizat and the team, I'd like to thank you for, giving us the opportunity to demonstrate the product, my Fungram today. So if there's no other question, I think we can wrap this up. So thank you for watching. So, okay, so then Faizat, I'll just cut that one over there.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Sure. So
Thank you so much. It's all clear.
thank you so much, guys. I mean, I appreciate you guys participating, and I think it's good, even though it's a quick one. Yeah, I want to thank you. So Faizat, I'll be editing the video a bit, and I'll send it to you in the original copy, right?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, cool. And then we'll discuss any further details separately.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, guys. It's 10 p.m. in my time.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you. Ma salama.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Masalam. Thank you.
Ila liqa.